Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It is the Silvermoon Aftershow. MicheleMarieDalene, and today was the first time we ever did Silvermoon Radio here on the Mac Mini, and unfortunately, we had some technical mites that were not strictly computer related. For example, it turns out that the two Bee Gees albums are too slippery, and we're actually not letting the stack play on the second disc, as it was sliding on the first disc, so we had to manually play each record one at a time. But, that's technology for you. It doesn't always go right. Also, we noticed that the Buck Owens album, which we played at the beginning, was actually a little louder than the other record, and basically was pushing our needles into the red and clipping pretty bad. So we actually had to turn it down, and then we forgot to turn for the other record. So, yeah, it happens. And of course, for the people in the panel watching this right now, I wanted to say thank you guys for coming. Yes, we have a panel open, and just be aware of this and the Silvermoon After Shows. We do have a panel. It's just not a panel, but online chat. But I wanted to show you something, and I wanted to talk about this stuff, which is how in the hell did all this technology work? And you will see down there is a pile of bits and pieces. I wanted to show you this. That big long black thing with all those plugs going into is the one hub that is running all the cameras. You can probably see that there's a second one in the back that's running one of my other cameras. The thing that's sitting on top of is the new computer, which also has my coffee cup. I had no room to put it elsewhere, and of course it's sitting on top of the Mac Pro because I didn't have any other place to put it, unless maybe I find a way to drill some holes in my desk and actually screw it to the side. Maybe I might do that. Just go ahead and just get some screwdrivers and just get some brackets and clips and mount a new Mac Mini on the side of the desk. It's very light, it's not very heavy, and it's also bone cold right now. It is, even though it's been working hard, it is doing wonderful on the show, streaming content as we go. And of course, the cameras and the microphones and all that stuff is, of course, making the computer work a little harder. Yes, it's working, and it's working hard. It's working for its living. You better! You're actually Michelle, and I'm paying a bloody fortune for you. The reason why this monitor here in front of me is not hooked up right now is because we need a cable that a member has bought for us, and we'll probably be getting it like Monday or Tuesday this week from Amazon, and then there's the display port to Thunderbolt adapter to plug his second monitor in, so that we'll have the two monitor setup like we did originally. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of MP3s copied over, and so we didn't have any MP3s to play for the show, and I didn't plug in my external hard drive, so we didn't have that either. So everything was pretty much, just like you guess, a work in progress, and Max made good coasters. Now this one here is about the size of a, as I said, it's stone cold. The fan isn't even really running on it at all. It's really cool. And extremely fast. I showed you that on my video a little earlier today in the end, the after show, or kind of like an afterthought after the trip with Noodles, which was fun. I had a great time, by the way, and people loved it. No, I did not have an accident. Unfortunately, Noodles kind of made that story up. I did not flip over. However, it could have happened if I didn't realize as we were going up on a very steep embankment that I needed to reduce speed, because it's just like when I was driving the truck. I almost flipped over my tractor-trailer track too, one time doing something very similar, going very fast on the highway, and just basically lost control of the truck and I was just on the tippy toes to basically flip my E100 Kenworth E100 or a K100 cab over, which would have sucked really bad. Now, fortunately, I didn't flip over in the truck, and I didn't flip over in the go-kart. Unlike the truck, the go-kart was a lot lower to the ground, but it definitely was a little bit of a challenge. And once I got the swing of the driving, we did pretty good. Michelle, she went faster, but we didn't see it. Right, I was after. I went faster after Noodle shot the video where Lumi was screaming at the top of her lungs to tell me to put the pedal to the metal, which we did, actually. He had to focus on driving, too. So, but it was still fun, though. He was going to share me the video clip, so unfortunately, I didn't get the clips in the time I edited the video in, because I got home, plopped down at this computer, fired up Final Cut Pro, imported the video from my phone, and just went to town. And this thing is very quick for editing video, and it works very well. Unfortunately, there is one sorry mite, which I must address. That is, for the Xbox 360 controller, the driver, to my knowledge, is not compiled for the Apple Silicon chip. Now, if I have the source code, I'll look, see if it came with source code, and recompile it myself using the Xcode for this chip, because it would be awesome to have my little track joystick controller so I can try my truck again. Right now I can't. So also the other problem is I noticed is that some of the updates to the game immediately made my truck obsolete, which basically makes me very sad. Wonder what the heck I actually got for the real truck. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I got a Kenworth W900L. Oh. I don't like those curve sniffers. Sorry, I don't. I actually really like I love my Kenworth K100E because it's so nice. I love the steering wheel with the 3 points on it. The long, skinny point, I can line it up with the lights for the headlights, and then even at night so I can know I'm going straight. And it's really kind of nice that way. But, I'm going to see if I can try to... So, what we might do is the big computer that the Mac Mini is sitting on probably will be restored to working shape, but where? Bedroom, maybe, because the bedroom is, once winter comes, it's going to be kind of cold in there, and we can use the space heater anyway. So, in the bedroom, also has a nice large monitor, which would be good for driving the truck, because then you'll have closer to a real full-size dash windscreen type of shot. I'll see what's going on. So, I didn't get banned. No. It'll stop saying false story. No, we didn't get banned at all. In fact, we did very well. Very well. I was actually surprised. Before I got in the go-kart, I tried a racing game, and I was supposed to jump over this ravine, and what happened was, I really didn't think I needed to add more speed to it. And so, here I am having this trouble trying to steer this little controller on the video game, and I was going off the road and everything. It was because I wasn't used to this. And then so I pushed down on the brake to try to get control like I do in the game, American Truck Simulator, only to find out that all of a sudden there's this jump I'm supposed to do, and here I'm going up to about 20 miles an hour, and it was you ain't gonna navigate that jump. Michelle crashed. Yes, I crashed. So there was an accident, but thank goodness it was not a physical accident. I trashed my car in the grease hard driving game. And then they said, we need another 4 quarters for another gameplay. And it was like, no! So that was kind of fun. Just having fun with that. Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. On that game, I was the worst, but on the track, that actually wasn't too bad. Now Michelle did fine on the track, but Grandma's got to put the foot. She's got to be a little more like the little old lady from Pasadena. Seriously, Michelle, you got to go faster. But she did pick up the speed once you start to understand the track a bit better and the idiosyncrasies of it. And she started picking up the speed. And she was doing better in the game. But it was just hilarious to see her. She was freaking out. Ah! But she actually was doing pretty good. And I'm actually happy to know that. Yeah, it was a challenge, absolutely. And it was definitely fun, though. Unfortunately, there's no reason why we couldn't go back again. That's just the nice thing. It's close enough to my house I could walk there. It's right up by Dairy Queen. So yes, we can go over there and on a weekend with Krista, or maybe even on Friday. It was really crowded. I was really surprised how many people were there, families and kids. They have a kids indoor playscape. Which would be great for Krista's daughter. And she could bring her daughter and she could ride the slides and the swings. And there's, I think, a jungle gym inside too, so she could play with the jungle gym. And outdoors, there's miniature golf. Sophie could probably play the miniature golf too. I certainly do not recommend that Sophie go into the batting cages without Mom being aware of how to hit a ball, because those pitching machines can throw them pretty hard, and I don't want to see a child risk their, getting hurt. But absolutely, the miniature golf would have been a thing for her daughter. She could have played that, and Mom could have played that. I was thinking about playing it, but Noodles was like, yeah, let's just go inside, get an ice cream. I said, okay. It wasn't soft serve. No, not really. It was just regular ice cream. I don't know where the soft serve comes in. Maybe they have soft serve too. But there was all the 24 flavors. What I saw were almost all hard ice cream. They weren't soft serve. I had the cookies and cream. That was good. Noodles got himself a slush puppy, and I think something else too. But the biggest expense, and the one that reason why we really remind people that we can always use donations, is the lunch at the tributary. Just as Forever Conscious has learned the hard way, the tributary is no McDonald's. It is expensive. The hamburger was delicious, mind you. It was about the same price as we got in Great Barrington at the Mexican restaurant. I have to be honest, I think the Mexican French fries were better. They were delicious, they were crispy, but these French fries are more standard fare French fries. They were still good, but I couldn't believe, because I didn't buy any alcohol, I just bought a soda. But I can't believe how much they charged him for 2 beers. I sat there and looked at that price tag. They were like $7 each for 2 12-ounce glasses of beer. I went, oh my goodness. The final tag came out to be 77 bones. I was like, woo, boy. They sure made it making out on that lunch. It wasn't super busy in the tributary, but it was people there that were eating, enjoying meals. And I know in the evenings they do have more options available at night, like steaks and things like that. But it wasn't being offered at that time, so I wasn't going to push this with steak. Even though the steaks were kind of expensive, it was a ripoff. Did they do senior discounts? I don't think Noodles thought about it. Asking that. But But I mean, still, it was nice for him to pay 77 bones. There, I'm looking at the menu, trying to pick the least expensive thing, but something that's still phone appetizing. So it wasn't me who ran up the tab. For mine was just like $15, and then mozzarella cheese on the sticks on the side were $8.95. They were good cheese sticks, mind you. I'll give you that. The sauce and the cheese sticks are delicious. Um, so yeah, we had some good food. Um, and what else do we do? Obviously, you woke up late, and Krista and Noodles came up to your door. And Noodles got to see you in your finery of your nightgown again. Michelle had went to bed at 5 in the morning after working on this computer, and she was dog tired. And she did text Noodles originally at 5 in the morning, said, go do a rain check on this. And I guess he didn't get the message, and so he showed up, and Michelle was like, okay, let me just get dressed. And I think Krista was surprised to see what I looked like in my nightgown. Although I think she's seen me in my nightgown once before. I think she has once. Yeah, I don't think she really made a big deal about it. And then, of course, you want to go to expensive? Well, you can go to Monaco's. Oh, Monaco's. Yeah. Monaco's is, or even Mario's Bar and Grill. Oh my God, yeah, Mario's. Well, it's really, I don't know if it's more expensive than the Tributary was. The Tributary was definitely highbrow. The little steakhouse right across the street from my house, I haven't been there yet. I don't know how the food compares. Well, tell you what, when we get paid on the 22nd, why don't me and you go to that steakhouse and check it out ourselves? And let's see, today is what? That's Tuesday. I don't care if it's Tuesday or Blues Day. It's Tuesday is fine. Let's see. You got anything going on Tuesday? Yeah, I guess one of the named Justin asked me to take a look at something for Jimmy. Jimmy has this solar controller that he said isn't working, and I said, yeah, I can look at it. I guess one of Jimmy's maintenance guys or a friend of Jimmy or something. And I said, yeah, I can look at it for you. I don't know what I could do since it's probably surface mount. But maybe it might be something simple like a blown fuse or something inside the circuit that could be repaired. By the way, today is the first time ever that Silvermoon Radio has been streamed at 720p here. But unfortunately, because my hotspot's in the other room, and there's a lot of cell hotspots in the neighborhood, it couldn't get a good solid lock on the signal. So the reason I didn't physically plug it into this computer was, honey, I got enough USB ports in use to basically be worried about a good old-fashioned conflagration. You're talking about a lot of plugs on the back of that computer. Now, I don't think Apple intended for this computer to be used like a Mac Pro. Even the M1, M2 Ultra Mac Pro. I mean, this computer, which has 8 USB-C connectors, this only has 2. Or even the M1 Mac Mini Mac Pro, which has 4 USB-C connectors. So this computer is actually being pushed a little hard, but it doesn't seem to be having a problem with the processing. It's doing fine at 7.5% in rendering a 720k video and squishing it through the straw we call Frontier. We did get some red square, but I don't think it affected the music. But what affected the music most of all was a turntable that got cranky earlier, and that really, really makes me sad. But that was the turntable, not the... And the old stereo studio monitor amplifier is crap. It needs to be replaced. Or maybe someone like Rosie O'Kelly could recap and rewire it. Maybe she could. Maybe I should set this contact and say, hey, Rosie, would you like to work on my old stereo receiver and fix it, recap it, and and put it back to work because it sounds like the thing needs some electrician love. It's old, it's crufty, and it's definitely needs a little care. Um, no, she's going with Lumi. I bet Angel was happy to have his mind taken off the pains of the heart. Yeah, I would say so. He also kind of hinted that it wasn't just that. There were other things that he didn't get into, but he mentioned that last night too. That there was something else that was on his mind, and but yeah, he had a good time, you know. But I'm gonna be honest. I put my hearing aids in that day because I wanted to make sure I could still hear everything. That only helped a little bit. I still got confused and I still got a little bit bewildered. So I know the hearing wasn't strictly the problem, but I'm gonna say one thing. Why did the gods give me bad hearing? They gave me the smarts, but my hearing is as bad as the post. I don't like that. I really don't. I mean, in the last few years of my life, I've been mostly an introvert. I tend to stay to myself, but I do like getting out. But every time I go out, it's like always a special occasion, and it's like being like a like a puppy just coming out of you know the pound for a couple of days, a week, and then you're just doing the equivalent of yapping and jumping all over the place. Because now you're finally getting a chance to run around without all that cage around you, and that's kind of what it was like with me. It was like I was excited, I was having a good time, and that was the key. But sometimes I think Needles has the patience of saying, I swear, yeah, you dealing with a person with hearing loss problems as trying to make sure they understand everything. And my brain was just taking in so much information. Um, just really more like TWA actually. Michelle had a cold. Michelle, I think, was already beginning to suffer from hearing loss before that. That certainly was the nail in the coffin, was, from what I remember, the trip, looking at her file in the past. I was just her spirit guide at the time. And everybody insisted that she take a plane to Arkansas to buy if I'm blind. She wanted to take the train. And her father said, no, 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 you fly. I think that was a mistake. I think Michelle should never have flown with a cold. No, definitely not. But the audiologist said, well, you know what? He said, well, that may be true. He said, do you have other members of your family have hearing loss? I said, yeah, my niece. So, it might be congenital. You might have a history of family hearing loss. Maybe some of the family members don't know it and that they have hearing loss. And it's sad, but it's true. You can't do much about hearing loss. Hearing aids can help for some things, but add Asperger's on top of that, and you have a double trouble. And never mind bad eyesight, triple trouble. Bad kneecap, quadruple trouble. Shall we continue? Bad hips, pentuple trouble. Oh my goodness. You certainly didn't mind jiggling and wiggling to dancing, yeah. But Bee Gees, that was fun. As a file, no, I don't, not everybody. Mainly Michelle, because I was her spirit guide. Before, so everything up to when we joined, I know Michelle's file. But after that, any new things that come up in Michelle's life, it's just like, you just pretty much just have to just muddle through it. Yeah. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Shut up. That's pretty much what Mom said. I can't touch the file. Anything after when I married Michelle. That's it. You can't. Anything new after that point is closed doors. For your eyes only. No, more like, not even for your own eyes, asshole. we have fun about it. So, no, cook only the host can. It says I can't post your donation links again. I did post them already, but I will post them again, Honest Frank. Here they are. These are my links from my actual page. There you go. Those are links that are from the actual about page. So actually, I think a mod can actually, if I can mod him, because that's how I was doing that earlier. HON. Honest Frank has been added to your moderator list. Okay, now Honest Frank, you can try if you want, because you're a moderator now. Okay, I tried to moderate Noodles earlier, and I did mod/@NOO, and then I hit tab, and it said to me, too many arguments. Well, that's different here. Okay, I mean, @/NOO, @M/MOD, space @NOO. It says something went wrong. Please contact us. Why do I have to contact you? Your Noodles is already a mod. Maybe he is. I just don't know what a list of commands. Okay, now it works. Honest Frank's happy. And it's brought to you in 720p. Oh, yes, it is. That was the fastest Frontier could give me. And I have to tell you, unfortunately, Frontier busted a few nuts here and there, too. Got red squares, but didn't drop any frames. But so that may have resulted in some unwelcome surprises. But it's still, it's interesting how this works. So, Honest Frank, did you see the clip of just how messy the wiring is downstairs here on the... It sounds like something for a Psycho movie. Tweet, 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 tweet. Look at all that. Look at all that. Got a coffee cup on top of your Mac Mini. You got your hub plugged in the back there. Your Stream Deck is wedged in like a subcompact between two fine walls in an inner city alleyway. And you got sitting on top of the other Mac, which isn't even hooked up right now. And that plug, man, that thing is like seriously like plugged in like no tomorrow. Yep. Let's zoom in on that. Yep. There we go. All those camera connections, including there's another little hub over there. That's the Mac Mini right down there in the bottom. That's the Mac Mini right down there. You can see it. Yeah, it's pretty small. It's pretty packed. Lots of stuff down there. 100%. Lots of stuff. And we've got the Mac Mini Pro. I probably would have 4 Thunderbolt ports instead of just 2. Kick isn't allowing this. CashApp is linked. Probably because they don't work with CashApp. Probably not. But I can probably post it. It's just this here. It's just CashApp. Is this Michelle? App is Michelle. Or $. MicheleMarieDalene. It works for me. Well, it worked in mine. So, I don't know, maybe there's some additional features, Kick. I don't know anything about this chat program, really, to know. I don't even know all the mod commands. I don't know any of them. Let's see. Is there any help on that? Invalid command. Well, what are the commands? Invalid command. List. Invalid command. Menu. Fart. I did. String MicheleMarieDalene. Let's see. D-A-L-E. It worked for me. Did you try escaping the CashApp link twice like this? Try this. CashApp string Michelle. Maybe you have to use the backslash. Oh, that might work. Like this. MicheleMarieDalene. Put the backslash right or the forward slash. No, yes, the backslash. Put the backslash before the $sign to escape it, and then type MicheleMarieDalene like I just did. Wait, I will. MicheleMarieDalene. Oh, I did, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So here it is again, guys. CashApp string a backslash. I'll show you what I'm talking about. String MicheleMarie. There we go. No, it's a different platform. It's got different commands. I do agree that it would have been nice if there was at least a list of commands so that I could see what they are. At least Twitch gives me that. I could go back and say something like /help/commands, I think, or maybe even /? Right. Streaming is easy. Even in OBS, or even StreamYards, or even in your whatever you call that there, the one there, Windows X or whatever it is, you enter in the OBS stream key, or you enter stream key and the domain. They recommend you use Restream.io, but you don't have to. Just go ahead and just get the information of the server and then your stream key, and you put that into your streaming software. Okay, it don't work with Twitch, but I mean, no, it does work with Twitch. I mean, it don't work with Streamlabs or StreamYards, but it works with Streamlab OBS, and it works with the other OBS as well, and it works with Restream.io. So yes, it does. Yeah, it does, guys. So if you really want to use your X Windows or StreamX or SteamX or whatever it's called, then just go ahead and set it up. And when you go register, set up your stream key, you go ahead, it's going to give you the stream key. It's going to recommend you use Restream.io, which you can. It's up to you. And then like I manually enter the kick information manually into the system, but I just use Restream.io anyway because it's easier for me. Because it's like then I can get the ability to download my streams after I upload them, so I can, because Kick does not offer you a way to download your streams if you ever need to turn them into a replay like I did, unless you do a local recording, which I'm doing right now for the Aftershow. It's just easier to just get the downloaded videos from Restream.io than try to find a way to extract all the information from Kick. You can do it though. Go to your account. Go to your stream info. Okay, you know what? That's a great video. That'll be a great video topic. Why don't you do that? Upload a video on how to set up a stream on Kick. It's really simple. It's a little bit unintuitive at first. You do it in your account. Yeah, you do it in your account. They suggest using Restream.io, but you don't have to. But I personally would. But It's up to you. You can use the Restream IO for free up to like 2 connections at one time. So, and yeah, you get the little watermark like you do with StreamYard, but StreamYard, but it's no big deal. Unless you want to show your own watermark in your own place, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I know. I can see if I can make a video and upload it to YouTube explaining how to set up. Well, just set me up an account. And then we can set me up an account and then we can try getting him familiar with it. Yeah, I could do that. Except I have to have an ID for you. What? I don't have an ID. I know you don't. That's what I'm saying. I can't even get a bloody bank account. I know. Oh, do I ever know? I agree. You need a bank account too. Michelle will come save the day. Don't worry, Frick. She's good at it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get you this. I'll get you a tutorial. I'll make you a tutorial if I have to. It's not that hard to do. It's just not quite like hand holding your hand. It's like, you've been through this rodeo before. You know what you're doing. Yeah, okay. I don't need to give you instructions. I already know how to do it. The customer support of Kick will help you if you have problems. Don't forget that. I'm sure there are tutorials for Kick as well. Okay. You'll get it, Frank. At least now you can post your link. Please don't spam the chat too much. Okay. And yeah, don't do that. Well, it's not a fail. I would like to learn some of the other commands though. Like some of the slash commands I remember from Twitch. That's why I remember the slash mod command. But if I tried to go slash help, I wouldn't have gotten anything. If I tried to go slash commands, I would have gotten nothing. And slash question mark would have given me nothing. And I would have been like, bogus. No, it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck. Here, Frank, listen to me. All you have to do is get 80 followers. 80 followers. I think it's 80 or is it 20? I'm gonna err in a side of caution and say 80. It might be less. You can get monetized. Free money to pay your bills. And they don't require an indefinite number of hours of streaming. Do you see what I'm saying? In this Kick, unlike Twitch, which is owned by Amazon.com, is owned by a gambling company, online gambling site called Stake.com. And Stake.com is willing to put a stake into you. If you can show them that you got the chops, they'll monetize you. Just like that. You can just do it. If you are capable of drawing up a crowd of at least 80 followers, Frank, you can do that. Make yourself into a star. This could be your chance. This could be your morning glory to finally be doing your own stream on a platform that's all you. And I'm sure Stake.com would love to have you around. Do you realize that they don't even bother me about the music? Do you realize that as far as I know, you can show skin here? Did you also know that it's cheap? It's free! 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 You don't even have to pay money. I mean, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Kicks. Okay. Tiger King Michelle is going to make you a video, Frank. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I will work on it this afternoon. Maybe we'll try to create one with Lumi. Oh, how are you going to verify my ID? I don't have one. Oh, we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Oh, yeah, by the way, Kick recommends you choose two-factor authorization, which means you're going to need a 2FA app on your phone. It doesn't do it like Twitch does. It doesn't just send you password or codes in your text messages or your email. You have to use two-factor authentication app, which you download from your own source, and then you set it up with Kick, and then they will send out the passcode to them. It's that simple. How it does that, I don't know. We can try. I don't know how that's going to work with movie nights. Stoner, let me ask you this: since Sleazy does movies, has Sleazy tried doing movies here? Sleazy Martin, has he tried doing movies on Kick? Even older, like top tier ones, has he ever done that? Did he ever have a problem with the DMCA policies? Because the DMCA policies on Kick is very different. First of all, number one, the copyright holder has to contact Kick by email or by US mail to get a takedown. No online flagging. Okay, so for example, remember when we showed Inspector Pikachu in Hot Tub Time Machine, and we got copyright strike because of on Twitch? Well, here the copyright holder has to send an email to kick.com demanding that the video be removed, and a strike will be given. By that time, the movie may have already been finished. So that's something to think about. What is he showing for a movie? Maybe Honest and Frank might like to watch it. Is there any kind of movie that he might like? Do you have a link to Sleazy Martin's channel here? I mean, I'd like to see that movie. I know how to follow channels. Yeah. Just post it on the Discord so that we can get to it, and then Honest and Frank can look at it too. And maybe he might enjoy a movie for him and Barbara to watch. Well, we could certainly do a movie night in here. Yes, we could. So, now I know that, speaking of movie nights, on the other channel on the Discord, I know we don't have a huge following, but I'd like to ask Stoner what he thinks of the TV series I'm a Virgo. I want to know what you thought of the TV series called I Am a Virgo. Next week will be episode 3. It's not a lot of episodes. Only one problem. That's on the other computer. Oh! Yes, I forgot. It's on the other computer. Oh, jeez. I forgot. I didn't copy all my stuff over to this one. Oh, that's okay, Michelle. Don't get yourself a heart attack. Because you can always stream from the bedroom on the other computer. That's true. Maybe we should show Joe's apartment. Joe's apartment with the dancing cockroaches. Joe's apartment with the dancing cockroaches. Oh, that's just hilarious. I gotta admit, that's hilarious. Also, you need to turn the mixer down a bit on the line input. It's a little bit loud. Because we're loud anyway. Okay. Ha ha! That's better. Alright, that's good. Yeah, just brought it down about 1.5 dB. Says the dog. Yeah, the dog. You wouldn't let the dog out. Okay. Have you seen the movie Duplex? No. Is it a comedy? Is it funny? I don't know anything about the movie The Duplex. I'm suppose I could find it somewhere. But one thing do you think you'll ever figure out how to use the software, the setup where you have it now? I think so. Um, it's a bit of a Ruby Goldberg contraption. Let me explain why. The mixer has a USB output. Okay, but unfortunately, the mixer itself, audio level in the USB output is lower than it is in analog. Okay, but the Mac Mini only has a hookup that's for headsets, like what I'm wearing right now, or like one with the boom microphone. I wanted to keep the mixer because I have my other microphones already set up in my network and I didn't want to change them. So I wanted to keep the mixer because it has the phantom power and all my connections for my audio gears in there. So I plugged in the USB of my mixer into the input on the setup here. And then I realized that when I connected the output sound of the headphone jack to the mixer, it was having that kind of that mosquito sound that everybody hates so bad that I was like, ugh. So I grabbed another little tiny dongle I had sitting in my drawer, which lets me send USB to analog output, and then I plugged that into my mixer. And then I plugged the other end into my USB port of my computer. And that allowed us to send sound straight out through that USB dongle out as an analog signal and then plug the analog cable into this mixer board. The result was like you expect. The sound works. Okay? It works very well. The only thing about it that makes me a little bit annoyed is there is still a slight bit of the whine, but it's really low. But you have to really turn the gain up a lot to hear it. And I, of course, already am basically going red deading the stupid thing anyway. So I was like, okay. It says settings so soon, plus it doesn't allow you to post CashApp links. No, it doesn't have a lot of APIs for plugins like Nightbot either. That's true, but I wouldn't say it sucks. After all, it is still a very new platform, and technically it's in beta. It might be related to the other KIK. The logos look almost the same. They do. One's a phone app, one's this one. I got a photo in my page, Frank. Let me show you. I got my photo in my page. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Where's the screen? Oh, this one thing with the screen. This scrolls off the screen too fast. Terminal screen, monitor, webcam, max donations, full desktop display. There we go. There you go, Frank. Look. You see this? You see where it says live? Well, I got my photo up there. I didn't have a problem getting the photo up, Frank. You set it in your profile. And that, well, you don't have a Cash App option. You do have, just like in the screen below, you can see the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, the Discord links. And it wasn't that hard to do, really. It really wasn't. It was actually pretty straightforward. So it's not like it's impossible to use. It works. Yes, I do. I just showed it. She certainly does. Oh, can you set this thing so you can actually show cursor on the screen so you can point at things? Yes, I will do that. Okay, so I'm going to go here. tap on this, click the gear, and show cursor is on. Oh, so there is a cursor. There is a cursor. Okay, so maybe we got a tiny little magnifying glass. Oh yeah, you do. See right there, there's my picture. There's my links on the side. And it should show that window instead of that. Like you always do on the other side. Okay, I could do that. Absolutely. Let's do that. Let me show you the screen directly, Frank. Scene 2. Scene 2. Scene 2. Scene 2. We have our scene 2. Scene 2. Scene 2. Yeah, 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 yeah. Scene 2. Scene 2, scene 2, there you go, there you see, there's the links right on the side, you'll be the links for you right here. We have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Discord too. Our little thumbnails here. You can drink your beer. It's right there on the screen. We don't want to be really mean. Just we got the link. It's for you on the screen. You can do this. You can chat it. It's just to dread it, 'cause there's no night but to do it. You gotta do it manually yourself. Maybe if they give you the API, then maybe you can create your own, but they did that so you're stuck on your own. But with Streamlabs and the Stream Deck, you could do it. It's like a heck. You don't have to do it mentally. Because with Stream Deck, you can do it as a text entry. Especially on Windows, which you are so proud of, you can do it. There's a way to actually click on that screen and then enter text into that screen manually. Absolutely. You bet. It's easy. If you're the app, you have to access your settings in the browser. There's an app? Well, Michelle doesn't use an app. There's an app? I did not know about that. There's an app. I do everything on the website. www.kick.com/BICHELA www.kick.com/BICHELA. How hard is that? You log in, you go your 2FA, you type in the code and you're in, and then you're all set to play. All you gotta do easy 100s for you. Takes a little time, but that be mine. Drink a couple glasses of wine and don't whine to us because I know it's not what you're used to. That's okay. Take your time. You'll learn it. It's really not that hard. No, it's not. It's easy. It just takes a little time to learn a new format. Kick doesn't even allow all my posts in your chat. Frank, relax. Please. You got the mod. You got your links shared out. You shared them. I saw them. They're in there. It's a new platform. You're going to have to get used to it. Everyone's different. This is not Twitch. This is not Twitter. This is not YouTube. This isn't even Daily Motion. You want to do the Daily Motion with me? Not really. Oh, I hate Daily Motion. I can't even stream on it. I signed up to Steam and I can't. It doesn't give me... It keeps talking about COPA. Yeah, Child Online Protections, see Advocacy Act, and you gotta click on the link, but you can't click on the link because by the time you click on the link, your stream is terminated. You son of a... Put my TV network on Discord. Okay. Do the Daily Motion with me. Daily Motion is. I haven't been on there lately. It says, check that I posted on my TV network on Discord. Well, I will afterwards. But, you'll get it, Frank. You'll get it. It's easy to figure out. But there are some things you're going to have to accept that they're still setting things up. I can give you his link to his Discord. You just posted it already. It's right over here. It's this. It's www.honestfranktv.com. Is that it, Frank, there? www.honestfranktv.com. Well, maybe Sleaze might want to join it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe Stoner could ask Sleazy if he wants to join it for you. He's a big time Twitcher, though. He's not going to necessarily go jumping over to YouTube. Okay, which one is this one? http://cuuch.com. That worked. What is that? Something that Charo says? Coochie, 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 coochie? No, that probably is first his last name, or part of his last name. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's try. I mean, I think it's amazing now that we have 8 viewers on for an after show. That is unprecedented. I find it even amazing. It's 10:05 and we're still streaming. In 720p on Frontier, nonetheless. That's right. We're in Frontier right now. Yeah, it's 720p because the T-Mobile Wi-Fi is in the bedroom and it was too far away to get a clear signal from it. Oh, we'll fix that. Oh, I'm sure we will. I guarantee it, you will. After all, you're the North American snooker and you'll figure it out. So, what do you get out of... I didn't go into the hospital. Noodles, stop with the fake news. Okay? Nobody went in the hospital. Nobody ended up in the hospital. Although Michelle could have, if she actually did keep the pedal to the metal when she was going up that incline. Yeah, that would have been bad. No, Michelle did the same thing in her actual truck. She almost flipped over in it on the truck, the Kenworth K100E. She was going up, trying to get around an incline, and she ended up going up on a hill, and then she ended up she was like at a 45. She was like a 40-degree angle. She was like, "Oh, that's not good." I'm like, really? We're kind of sideways right now, so I gently put the thing in reverse and slowly creep back down onto the flat road surface. I'm going to bed. It's so late. Okay, Kitty. I like the cats. I kind of like the cat emoji, Stoner. That's cute. I don't know what the cat's saying. Like the cat's saying nom 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 or something. I don't know. It's just open his mouth like. Yeah. Nine Diva! Holy Dolito! I'm gonna go watch Ernest. Which Ernest? Which Ernest is it? Is it Ernest Saves Christmas? Is it the original Ernest? Yeah. I watch Noodles record you and see eating your hair with. I didn't have Tabasco. I think you were seeing me eating on the mozzarella cheese sticks. That was marinara sauce. Michelle likes to get a little extra protein now and then, even if it's from her own body. It's true. The hair gets in your face. It does. Oh. Ernest goes, oh yeah, that's when he was that was when he was the counselor. Yeah, that was funny. I remember that one. I need to look up all the Ernest movies. Like last week, we saw the Pink Panther, the original from 1963 with the original Peter Sellers. I have to admit, Blake Edwards did better in the second and third one because it was more funny than the first one. The first one was kind of, the humor was a little bit low. I mean, not that much. Yeah, I know you can. Yeah, why not? That's certainly possible. Just don't get confused trying to listen to the sound. I asked you for a link for your Sleazy Martin channel so I can follow him. Where's the link to his channel? I can type it in. And I believe you're a mod, so you should be able to type in the link, or at least his name anyway. Slam Dunk Ernest is underrated. Yes, I agree. He is. Of course, we never did find out who Vern was. Who was Vern? Well, maybe someday we'll find out. Okay, I'll talk to you later on, Miss Frank. Thanks for coming on. And I do appreciate you had a good time. Too bad you came after the music, but we did have some minor mites with the turntable, which is a turntable issue. Yeah, that's okay. Only problem with the new, we gotta get this joystick driver for this computer so we can play some American Truck Simulator. One thing is, it's not, don't have my K100E truck plugin. Oh, because they changed the version. Oh yeah, they updated it. Sorry. Maybe someone will come out with a new K100E plugin for you. I know you love your truck. You love your red Widowmaker. Widowmaker. Scroll on the bumper of a shiny rig. And the woman that's inside is the executioner. Blood elf shipping. Okay. Well, at least, did you look into the stuff that I... Oh, come on. Oh, hey. Not yet. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Because my cup was on the way to board. Did you check out the artificial teeth stuff I sent you a link to? Because I think it would be awesome for you. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, they get stained. This one here was a botch job up here in the top. I don't know why. It was good, though. Especially the one that's like Frank's tops. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, check it out. It's really easy to do. I can even tell you the instructions real quick right now. I would do is put some of the plastic into a small, hot water thing, like a pot, But I put them in a teaspoon. Okay, I put like for 2 teeth, you put like in like 20 pellets, 30 pellets. A little extra doesn't hurt. You can always use it over again. And then you gently place the spoon into some warm water. I find if you put too much water in there, they're gonna float away. But even then, they can still get into them as they start these all melting. Then I make sure to keep them all together, and then I start molding and shaping when it starts getting squishy. Um, and then by the time you bring it up to boiling, the water is actually the pellets are soft enough that you can mold like Play-Doh. Like I made the little one here, which I'm actually kind of proud of this. It's not clean, it's kind of grubby, it's kind of stained. But this here is, I can say I had that missing teeth here. Don't think you taught jaw. Okay. So, what I did was I made this. And it just slides in. Clicks in like that. And it protects the teeth too. The other two incisors are also loose. So maybe because my teeth have shifted so much, and it keeps them strong. And that's all you do. It takes a little practice. It's doable. It just takes a little practice. Oh, I understand that. And like I said, you can even use it for non-teeth stuff because the stuff is plastic. You can maybe use it to make personal, custom white objects of art of some sort. I don't know. Maybe you might want to make a little, because it takes a while for it to set. You can use it to make little things that you want to, like little gifts for Barbara or whatever. Or maybe it's meant for teeth, but it's actually PVA plastic, which you use in 3D printing. It just says conveniently in a smaller amount. If you want to get the actual real PVA plastic and make your own stuff out of the reels of PVA, you could do that too. But honestly, I think most people are not going to bother. It's just if you're only going to make a little bit of stuff. You probably could even use that and scan that in as the one your finished product and make artificial teeth out of something else, like a heavier plastic, like ABS or acrylic, or you could do that. Absolutely. Or maybe you might want to go for the metal teeth look. Oh, Lord. Oh, really? Like, yeah. Stainless steel teeth. For those people who just want to chew really hard stuff. But everyday food like carrots and stuff, and Shell eats with these on, and it's never a problem. It hasn't been. I upload the after shows to YouTube. The main kick shows, because all the music, no. The actual music show, we don't. The show will never get a break with all the copyrights. That's why she doesn't them here. But she does the after shows. She uploads the after shows like we're in right now to YouTube, and then that eventually goes up on Rumble. So it's doable. It's a way of doing it. It's one way to get around the DMCA, that rotten little plan that's 25 years old. DMCA, come on, come up with something better, Congress. Time for an update. What are you doing? All the stuff that you need to update Congress, you have basically just went, I don't wanna. And the RCIA is probably going. And so, along with their buddy, the MPAA. Hey, listen, Congressman. You changed the RIAA or the MPAA requirements in the DMCA, and we're not going to vote for your campaign. We're not going to give you campaign slush money. Do you get my drift? So, you make sure that no change see the light of day, okay? It's probably what they're thinking. It's probably true. It's probably very true. but maybe eventually some congressman, maybe the guy there from Missouri might say, I forget what his name now. He was really outspoken. I forget what his name was now, but he probably would have said, if he did get reelected in the Congress, he probably would have said, it is time to reevaluate this. It's been 25 years. It's time to look and see if this is really still working for America. Oh, I remember his name now. Well, it was just at the tip of my tongue. I forgot what it was. Yeah, he was really outspoken, speaking for his constituents in his jurisdiction in Missouri. He definitely would have similarly spoken up about the DMCA. I don't get the impression he really cared about any kind of election money or campaign funds. I think he just wanted to focus on the needs of his constituents in Missouri. Yeah, but that would have been hard to get past, though. It would have been, I don't think. It would have been because the rest of Congress is so money hungry that they would have been like, I don't want to lose my campaign funds. No. Oh, I don't know. It's okay. Talk to you later on this, Frank. Well, guys, listen. It's been a great show. We've covered a lot of things. But I still have a question. What? What are you going to do with the other computer? Well, it's supposed to go in the bedroom. Yeah, I know. But, oh, yeah. Go in the other bedroom, I guess. You make it sound like I'm pulling your teeth. Oh, I'm not just saying that. It's just like, you had this thing so streamlined, like a fine-tuned watch. You had this thing, the other computer, down to the moment everything worked fine. The sound worked, the video worked. You couldn't even stream in 720p without a fight. I know that. But did the audience normally care about that? Okay, I'll talk to you later, Frank. I don't know, but I think the audience right now want to get ready to go to bed. So, everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you Monday morning. I'm going to try to be up in time. We'll try. All right? 10 a.m. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.